34 hours ago, a terrorist group known as Dice Uprising has launched a global attack. They've taken over half the world in less than a day. They're demanding fossil fuel companies to pay them billions in 72 hours or they'll send us back to the Stone Age.
Why do we care?
Because those companies are our main source of income. They represent more than 70% of our GDP. If they go down, we go down.
And what if we don't pay? What do you mean by back to the Stone Age?
They'll hack all our communication satellites, destroy the submarine cables that connect Europe and America, and perform massive DDoS attacks to all our primary systems. That will paralyze us and our allies.
Why am I alone then?
We already sent teams 16 hours ago and they failed. DICE retaliated by hacking our national bank, the Federal Reserve, and some of our satellites, making our coordination efforts much more difficult. We can't afford another blow.
So you send me solo with no weapons and hope for the best. And if I get caught, you'll deny everything.
Sorry about that, but this is a black op. We cannot take any risks. The future of the world is at stake. Your mission is to eliminate the leaders of Dice Uprising.
Who are they?
They have a 3-person command structure. The lowest in command is Nayara Tepper, a tech and cyber whiz. The second in command is Tika Mulgar, a hand-to-hand combat specialist and the brains behind their ideology. And at the top, pulling all the strings, Kira Brand.
What? Kira?
Yes, the one who used to lead our SD squad.
I thought she was dead.
So did we, but it turns out she just defected from us.
Damn.
You'll reach the first target in Finland by an MPP. It'll take you as close as possible to the target. When it runs out of juice, you'll eject and use the HK to fly the rest of the way and land at the target site. I'll be in touch when you get there. You made it in one piece. Good job.
Thanks, sir. It's always a different ballgame from the VR training, but the BCI helps a lot with controlling the HK.
All right, listen up. We don't have much time. You landed near a military base up north. Our intel says there's a high-ranking officer named Mika Tanscannon inside. He's not a big shot, but if he's there, it means our intel is solid and we can use it for the next ops.
Got it. So I just need to sneak into the base and get eyes on Mika.
That's the gist of it. Scout the base and locate him. We've left a pair of binoculars for you to use. Once you've located him, take a picture with them. It's crucial that you stay low, keep quiet, and remain unseen. After you've confirmed his presence, return here. The HK will then transport you to a safe zone. Best of luck, Ripley. All right, you've got the binoculars. They got automatically assigned to one of the quick access buttons. To equip them, press the corresponding quick access button. When you're ready to use the binoculars, just hold the first-person view button and use the picture button to snap a photo.
There's a crack in the wall. Approach it, move against the wall, and press the dash button to lean. While leaning, move to the sides to slip through the crack. Once on the other side, press the dash button again to release.
There's a soldier up ahead. You've got a few ways to take them down. If you sneak up from behind, you'll see the option to take them out quickly by pressing the action button. If you want to play it safe, you can wait behind a corner until they get close, and you'll get the same option to knock them out. You don't have to act right away, though. You can also grab them by holding the grab button. While you've got them, you can interrogate, knock them out, or, if it's absolutely necessary, kill them. But only use that last option if there's no other choice. There are other strategies like disarming them, but I'll leave those for you to discover.
Finally, the arrows show which direction nearby enemies are looking. They turn increasingly red as you get closer to their line of sight. Their detection range varies with difficulty level, and actions like staying in shadows or crawling can make it harder for them to spot you. There are more details to discover, but you'll pick them up as you progress.
Where are you?
Ripley, I see you've got a weapon. You probably know the basics, but just in case, hold the draw button to aim, then press the action button to shoot. You can switch between targets using the auto aim button. To reload, hold the draw button and press the reload button. Nearby, there's a spotlight. Avoid detection by waiting for it to look away, then press the dash button to run across the field. Also, just a quick reminder, you can check the sound you're making and how visible you are by looking at the gauge bars in the bottom right corner. Keep an eye on those gauges while you sneak in.
That data center is enormous. It's likely that they have several similar ones scattered across various military bases, possibly using them to hack into our systems. There should be some explosives somewhere around the base. Once you locate Mika, find them and use them to cause some damage in that room. It could be Mika, but he's turned the other way. We don't have a view of his face. Move to a different spot and use the binoculars to take a photo of his face, but be careful not to be seen. That's good enough. Take care of the computers and go back to the extraction point. Make sure to set up the C4 in this room. If it isn't already assigned to an item slot, access the items menu. Then, place the C4 into an item slot using the quick access buttons. When you're close to the target spot, just hit the quick access button you assigned to the C4 to set it. Then move to a safe place and press the detonation button.
You can set up the C4 there.
We have an enemy contact in your area. Be careful and report any sightings.
That's it for those computers. Keep going.
All clear. Resume your patrol.
Ripley, do you copy?
Yes, sir. I've flown a few miles away from the base. I think we can talk safely now.
Good. You've done an excellent job. That intel confirmed we're on the right track.
Thank you, sir.
All right, what you're seeing now is the mission screen.
Based on the intel that we already have, we've picked a few locations that we think can bring us closer to our goal. We're trying to find the location of Crastal Cooper. Crastal is managing all the military assets of the European front. If we obtain that information, it will help us to predict future military actions and help us find Nayara.
You can see the amount of intel needed to find the exact spot in the slider bar on the top right of the screen.
We're facing a financial crunch due to DICE's retaliation. However, they understand the importance of this intel, so the government will compensate us for each mission. They'll allocate money from a covert operations fund to ensure we can continue our work. The higher the money, the higher the difficulty. Pick any mission when you're ready, and proceed to the next screen where you can secure your items. We've got a safe house near the center of Finland. You can go back there after each mission. We've managed to secure a contractor in the black market that works in that area and can provide you with items before starting any mission. They'll send them by drones to the designated landing spot where you'll start the mission. It's crucial that you use the Dreamcatcher to extract as much intel as possible from the soldiers on the field to complete the missing pieces to find Krastal.
I had forgotten about the Dreamcatcher.
No worries. We'll cover the basics once you've landed on your next mission. You'll have to buy new equipment after each mission since we can't carry much weight in the HK. Some items are not available to buy yet. Some of them are currently too heavy, or we don't have the necessary technology or resources yet. Therefore, you need to obtain R&D points in the field so we can pass those to the contractor. They'll work on those items and make them available. In this screen, you can also use the XP obtained to upgrade your skills and make you more effective in the field. Once you've decided on the equipment, press the button assigned to start the mission, and the system will automatically set the coordinates for the HK and request the items to the contractor. I guess that should explain the basics. You'll understand the little quirks as we progress along. This is all for now. Over and out.
Ripley, you know the drill. Proper mission prep is key. But look, if you need something last minute, you can request an emergency delivery from the contractor in your items menu. They'll drop it near the HK. Shouldn't take long. Just be aware those last-minute deliveries, they'll cost you double. And if you're strapped for cash, you can trade XP for credits in that same menu. Exchange rate fluctuates, so check it before you trade. That's all. Your suit's radar shows a soldier nearby, so it's a good time to use the Dreamcatcher. Wait until the soldier is within 3 meters, then press the Dreamcatcher button to activate it. If done correctly, the soldier will be in range, and you can attach the Extract Intel function to him.
Ah, the Dreamcatcher. I keep forgetting about it. It still sounds like some kind of black magic to me.
It works by sending a series of electrical impulses to the brain of the subject. It stimulates the areas of memory and cognition and uploads that information to our own military network.
It can extract information from the minds of soldiers alive. It does not work on dead bodies, so you need to be careful not to kill your targets before using it.
Make sure to use the Dreamcatcher to gather as many intel as possible from the soldiers to piece together the clues to find Krastal. Additionally, extracting enough R&D points will help the contractor develop new functions for the Dreamcatcher.
That's all for now.
Dreamcatcher success.
We have an enemy situation in your vicinity. She is dangerous and unpredictable. Stay vigilant and update any changes. The target is gone. We lost her. Back to normal.
Dreamcatcher success.
Ripley, we're detecting a high concentration of poisonous gas. That gas is less dense than air, meaning it will be less present at the bottom. If you do not have a gas mask or oxygen bottle, you must crawl through the area.
Dreamcatcher success.
Warning! There is an enemy threat in your sector. She is armed and hostile. Stay safe and communicate any movements. All clear. Resume your patrol.
The door seems to operate using an eye scanner. If I had to guess, positioning a soldier near the scanner might open it.
Dreamcatcher success.
A respectable showing. Keep building on those intel with better Dreamcatcher use. Don't forget, there are some new developments available.
Developments? You mean upgrades?
Exactly. The contractor has added some new items you can develop. Check them out under the Development tab. Once you develop them, they'll be available for purchase.